Persuasion here with my boys. We got Bortle, Smith,
Whole media squad.
We're here with the top 16 duelists. Our boy Frank. And what'd you play today, bro?
Alright, I didn't get a game loss this time. So, I played Goki 2.0. Goki says your opponent can't play. Thunder says your opponent can't play. I played this deck because I think it was the most consistent deck that just told your opponent no. Like, anytime you won a dice roll, you pretty much won. Anytime you were able to go, you didn't win a dice roll, you have multiple outs like Unicorn, 11 year. 11 year is fucking amazing. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Boom, double Solar. This is not standard at all.
Yeah,
Why two? Yeah.
Because I wanted to max out on as many Crusadias as I can, and if this gets Ashed or Gamma, you turn pretty much ends. But I did get Gamma in the top 32, and him gammaing me is how I won, because I have Brotar and Dark in hand and Drago. So if he didn't gamma me, I would have passed and lost instantly, but he did gamma me, and it made me win, which was great. For the rest of the Thunders, 1 Hawk, 1 Duo, 2 Roar, 2 Dark, and 3 Thunder Dragon. Pretty standard. Side this one out, game 2, 3, you can side this guy out too. This against Amir going second. I don't know if anyone doesn't do that, but I'm trying to help out a fan, you know? Would I play more than 1 Hawk? Potentially, depending on the ban list, but we'll have to see what happens. This is the best danger in your deck when it doesn't get sniped. This is okay one. This one is meh. And this one is the one that's banned. This is the best card I've ever seen. It's a little rabbit.
It's a little rabbit, bro.
What are they gonna do? And then Bigfoot comes out of nowhere.
Bigfoot's coming.
Whoa, I'm doomed. Double Phantasme. This isn't standard either. I mean, you normally just play 3 or you just don't play it or side it. I wanted to have something for Salad because when I was on DB, it was just Salad. I was like, damn, I need to be able to out these boards. And I played 3 11 year and then the 1 Diabolos. This card literally needs to be put at 1. This card, I mean, you go effect, and then they're like, okay, and then 2 of the cards get popped because it doesn't target, and they don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's true.
If I had $1 for every time that's happened, I'd have like $3.
Hey, $3, that's nice.
This is something I changed up last minute. 3-2. I was gonna do 3-3, but I didn't want to brick, and people are starting to like main deck Lancia now, and I sided one of these out going game 2 and 3. Because Lancia is so powerful. Brotar, best card in deck, and Eclipse Wyvern, side this out, game 2 and 3, because you are going to get Lancia. They always have it, and you side this against the Mirror out because you're not going to be able to search. The best cards in the deck, by far. 3 Reclusia. You max out on this one because you can, pop the Rage, the Roar, whatever you need to. The Widow Anchors, the multi-roll. This card is so great. My feature match, I literally had to draw this to win against Trickstar, and I drew it with Roar, and the dude had exact damage. And I was like, oh my goodness. That was the hardest matchup of the week, was the Trickstar on my feature. Drago, Maximus, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Arborea.
Yeah, it's really good to start with this one, because if you start with this one, your Maximus can get punished. This one has a double damage effect that never comes up, but it could come up in time, and it's a light. And this is literally a god card. And then 3 seconds left. This card's better than Pot of Greed, in my opinion.
Is there a reason why you didn't play the prize card? Because you didn't have access to it?
Okay, so I played it in Knoxville, and I bubbled Knoxville. I lost to Gunther round 10, a dice roll. And I did lose a Mermel earlier in the tournament in Knoxville, and one of my brick hands had the prize card in it where I just had to pass my turn. They made a VFD on me, and it was over. But I don't think I would play the prize card, even though I have access to it. But I have access to 2 now, so I'm gonna build.
There you go.
I'm gonna build a nice little erratic deck. See how that
Nice.
does.
I like
It's gonna
that.
be
I like that.
the funniest shit ever. 2 Colossus. You definitely do not need to play 3 now. Depends on the list. But yeah, you just always exceed with 1. Sometimes you can end on the broke, and you end on 2 of these and all the other negates. But I mean, it's just overkill at that point. The guard dragons. This is why this is why the guard dragons are so good with the Crusaders. This card is your 1 condition or land, whatever. But if you're playing the non-Crusadia version, I play the land, whatever, because it's a light. Magnus, how you do your combo, spears, Sayuja, Phoenix Unicorn. The only thing I would change potentially is this. I would cut for 68 or Zombie Sign, but I hardly summoned it ever. This I summoned a lot against Saladin Great. It's really good to chain block, so you can't get bored and stuff. But yeah, it's great. And then I didn't play Crystal Wing because I want to be able to out Mystic Mine and all those. I want something that could out traps. And this came up against Draco. It was really good against which I played round 11, and I was deathly afraid. And then the spicy something. I'll get into the 2-ofs first. Double Veiler, double Denko, and Frankotops. You play Phantasme, so Phantasme can draw you this, and then you can use this. You can't do it if you have Gamma. So I decided to cut Gamma last minute for these, and no, these actually, and it was correct. I won my top 64 match with these 2 cards. We were going into time. Main phase, Denko, then dropped this, and I win because of life points. But this card outed so many problems this weekend. If this wasn't in my side deck, I would have not even came close. It was really good versus Striker, Draco. I would have lost to the Draco dude if I didn't have this because he had Inspector Border. There can only be 1. I would highly recommend playing this time swing. 3 Twin over 3 Eradicator. I want to be able to activate Twin and kill them whenever I feel like it. You can side it in going first against Striker so you don't get Mystic Mind. It's good against Draco. I don't like being, you have to have combo to set up for Eradicator. This you can just start your combo with. Lancia, no. Bad players don't really know how to use this card. I'm not going to tell anyone how to use it because it's crazy. But you could end their whole turn with this card. No one knows how to play around it hardly, unless you open up Lumiere. But and then 3 God cards. If you do this, you're basically winning if they're playing Orcrust or if they're not playing the Crusadia version. This is really strong against them. But that is the deck. Thank God I did not lose in top 64 this time.
You got the prize.
Manav beat me. I feel like he's going to end up going to Worlds. Really clean match. Shoutouts. I'm going to shout out Gunther. He kind of helped me with my side deck choices and my main deck choices. Shout out to Heisum. He helped me last minute before the tournament started. He told me about the Prankertops and the Veiler thing because I was going to play Gamma. And shout out to Carter. Carter's kind of mean now. Since he's been in New York. He's an ARG champion. I can't talk to the famous ARG champion, Carter Wicks. And shout out to Team 8, to be honest, because they were the first people to be there for me. And I am no longer sponsored, so I'm a free agent.
Free agency. Frank Nicola.
Oh, and shout out to my girlfriend right over here
Brownie
for
balls.
getting me here. I don't know how to drive I just, you know.
I thought you just said you were the.
You were the-
I could put in 15 minutes, and then I'm like, I gotta pull over, or we're all gonna die. I'm literally gonna crash this Hellcat. But anyways, yep, that's the deck. Had a great tournament experience. Hopefully next year I can get me a trophy at least.
Hey man, let's go to Worlds next
That's
year.
it, yeah.
All right, man. Congratulations again, Frank. Thanks for the deck.
Thank you for the deck.